a monument to a life spent underground. This former mine in Ashington is now the home of a groundbreaking museum, keeping their story alive. Woodhorn was attracting thousands of visitors a year before the coronavirus struck, forcing it to close. But now, with a new COVID-secure setup and a brand new exhibition, the museum is hoping to entice people back through their gates. It's been a challenging 6 months for Rowan Brown, the chief executive of Museums Northumberland, and her team.
We've really stretched ourselves in having to produce things in a virtual environment, but it doesn't feel the same having empty buildings and empty sites when our job is to serve our local communities, and it has been wonderful having our public back. We now have hand sanitizer everywhere, perspex screens everywhere. Our colleagues feel safe and our visitors feel safe, which is so important.
Unlike many cultural institutions at the moment, Woodhorn's been able to install a new offering to coincide with its reopening. Digging Deep is all about Afro-Caribbean miners in the UK. Yes, black miners did exist and were the backbone of many a colliery, but their stories have long since been buried and forgotten. That is, until now.
Well, I really filled up when I saw my picture in there, because I wasn't expecting it, you know. All those memories, they started to come back, and the good memories.
Among the personal accounts is that of Mac Williams, who worked at Dordon Colliery in the 1960s.
Lost.
Lovely. You must have stood out being a black miner.
Oh, I did. I was the only person like me at Dordon Colliery. It was fantastic because everyone knew me and they treated me marvellous, you know, they really did.
How do you feel about your role as a black miner finally being acknowledged in this exhibition?
I think the exhibition's fantastic, letting people know that black lives matter and black miners matter.
The exhibition has thrown up a whole load of unexpected facts and stories. Take, for example, the appropriately named Lincoln Cole. Now, he was a coal miner for 20 years, and he also happens to be the father of former Newcastle United player Andy Cole. Who knew? It took Norma Gregory, a woman on a mission, a decade to unearth this wealth of research.
Well, the idea came from the fact that I've got a miner in my family, which I didn't know about. My interest grew from there. So it was really gathering factual information, images, audio recordings, because this information is not on the curriculum. It's not part of what young people know today. So that's what I wanted to do, to make sure that there is a legacy for mining history in this country that involves people from different communities. While the miners are still around, this history needs to be documented while we still have our miners.
With touring exhibitions and its permanent displays, such as the Pitman Painters, the museum, now more than ever, is embracing new ways to preserve the region's heritage. Why is it important to offer this mining experience to people?
Museums are and have been proven to be good for your health. It helps you to expand your mind, it helps you to think of something different, which is exactly what we all need in the midst of a pandemic.
As you walk round Woodhorn, you get a real sense of the resilience of the human spirit. And just like the miners dealt with the disasters that came their way, this museum is doing everything it can to survive in these unprecedented times.